This is where the Pacific Ocean is, and you can actually see the southernmost point of Taiwan. Okay, you can see the path behind. Got a lot of low headrooms, very narrow path. Sometimes I got to even bend my body down. I try one more time. I just find that they are actually... Hi everyone, today is the last day of March. Over here, today is also the last day before the national holidays begin tomorrow. Today my itinerary will include墾丁National Park, and later in the evening will be the墾丁night market. Yesterday when I went to the southernmost point of Taiwan, and I see that from 6 PM to 10 PM that is when the墾丁night market will come to life. Because if I'm not wrong, the road where the墾丁night market is will be closed, and the motorists will have to redirect to another path to continue their journey. So let's keep going. Woo! Okay, along the way to the墾丁National Park, if you look on my left, that is the cemetery. So given that a few days later will be Tom Sweeping Festival or Qingming Festival, so we expect this place to be very crowded soon. Although right now there is like nobody here. Okay, so the walk from the Nanwan all the way to墾丁National Park is actually very far. So there is actually a main entrance of the墾丁National Park at the near where the墾丁night market is. So from there, have to walk upslope for about 4 kilometers, and this distance is even further from Nanwan Hotel all the way to the main entrance of墾丁National Park. Okay, so after a long walk, finally we have arrived at the墾丁National Park. So right here in front of me, next to the sign where the 50 Taiwanese dollars is, so if you look at my finger, that is the ticket booth, which I will need to purchase a ticket. It's about 150 Taiwanese dollars, roughly equivalent to 7 Singapore dollars. Okay, so finally we have made our way into the墾丁National Park. So right now I'm at this forest path trail. So this is a very short path, about 400 plus meters, and later planning to make like one loop around the park. So estimated it will take until the closing time at 5 PM. So I also want to highlight that while the ordinary fare for one ticket is 150 Taiwanese dollars, because I came on the working day, which is not a public holiday, so I just need to pay 100 Taiwanese dollars. So that's like a 33% discount. Okay, so at the visitor center just now that I had my lunch, the French fries with some cheese dip. So I'm gonna show you where the route I'm gonna take in墾丁National Park. Okay, so my planned path will be, okay, if you see the "You are here" sign, planning to take a red path all the way, and you see there's a toilet here. Then I'm gonna take a path, if you look at my finger, something like this. Then I'll go to a place called the Fairy Cave. Then We'll go down path C all the way to here. Then there's an intersection of path between the orange and blue path, so maybe I'll explore the orange path a bit, then I'll go back and explore the blue path before we exit the park. That'll be about 5 p.m. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so I'm now on the way to the Coral Reef Trail, which is just about 500 meters ahead. So in case you are wondering the origin of the name墾丁, so墾丁in Chinese actually refers to 开垦的壮丁. That means getting the strong and muscular man to come to墾丁to have agriculture, to cultivate the land. So where these men come from, they actually come from China during the Qing dynasty around the 1800 era. So these men, they are recruited from China, sail across the Taiwan Strait, I suppose, to come here to grow crops in this place. So last time this place used to be a village. There is also a wide variety of plants and also a wide variety of creatures over here, and this place has very good ecological value. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are right now at the observatory tower. So if you look in front of me, this is where the Pacific Ocean is, and you can actually see the southernmost point of Taiwan somewhere around there. And if you see the white sphere, that's where the墾丁weather station is. Then if you look here again, that is the Taiwan Strait. And you can literally see the southernmost point of how the southernmost point of Taiwan is. You can actually see the墾丁west coastline. So I think the downtown墾丁is somewhere right in front of me. Nanwan, I think, is behind the hills, so I can't really see where my hotel is. Okay, so right now I'm at the Coral Reef Trail. So if you look above me, okay, so some of the trees their roots actually go under the coral reef and all the way to the bottom of the soil. So some of these trees, they need very strong resilient character, which is like they need to be resourceful, they need to find survival through the cracks, in other words. So this is the beauty of the flora and fauna over here. Okay, and if you look at this tree in front of me, so if you notice that the roots actually go down, like go into this coral reef or limestone, go all the way into the ground, and it is actually used to extract the moisture. Okay, so what happens is that the pressure exerted on the limestone or the coral reef will eventually cause it to erode, and as a result the valley will actually expand from once it's been very narrow to become wider. Okay, right now in front of me there's a very narrow path. So how this narrow path is formed is that actually there used to be a single limestone, but cracks form on the limestone and the water actually seeps in and erode the limestone. So eventually, after years of erosion, and it actually generates a path enough for just one person to walk in through. So I'm thinking, is this path going to be very scary, because I think it's mostly dark and you can only depend on the natural light above it. So without further ado, let's go and experience it. Okay, right now behind me, I've arrived at this place called the Sian Tong or the Fairy Cave. So if you look at the path, okay, it's like very deep and it's very narrow. So I'm going to take you to all the way to the bottom of the cave. So this is pretty steep, have to be careful. Okay, you can see almost like the northern lights over there. Nah, kidding, it's actually not. Okay, now we are going up the stairs. It's very, very narrow. Okay, as you can see, the path behind got a lot of low headrooms, very narrow path. Sometimes I got to even bend my body down. This is a place that needs to be navigated very carefully. Reminds me of during the war times, the tunnel passageways. How is it like for the soldiers to navigate? Yeah. Okay, there's a reason why there's this sign behind called this fairy cave exit and you cannot enter. So imagine you try to enter through just now that path. Suddenly it's a very steep downslope with a narrow pathway and even you got to bend your body down. So this is like too dangerous for people to enter. So yeah, that's the reason. Okay, so if you look at the tree in front of me, that's called a looking glass tree. So if you look at the roots, wow, look at it, how thin and tall the roots are. So a possible reason could be because the decomposition of a soil humus is like very rapid, and in order for this tree to support itself, so that's why it has a very extensive network. Look at this extensive network of the tall and thin roots. I think it's the first time I've seen this in my life. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm now about 350 meters to the exit. So just now we have seen monkeys and also those butterflies doing pollination. So actually this墾丁Nature Park is a very extensive park, and there are actually a lot of things to see. So it's a pretty fulfilling one, and this is a place that you must come when you all visit墾丁. Okay, so after a long walk, so I'll be going back to the hotel to rest for a while before setting off again to the墾丁main street for the second half of today's itinerary. So I will see you then. Okay, so now I'm going to commence the second half of the itinerary for today, which is also the grand finale of the墾丁leg of this trip. That is, I'll be going to the墾丁night market. I believe all the stores are already open right now, given that it's like a few minutes past 6. I believe the road will also be closed, so let's go and try those roadside snacks. And I also would like to know how the atmosphere at the墾丁night market is. So let's go and find out. Okay, so I've arrived at the墾丁. If you look straight, there seems to be some musical concert going on for the beams. And straight ahead is the beginning of a food street. So I'm going to see what are kind of a street food snacks that they sell, and would like to try some of them. As you can see, the atmosphere is very crowded, very vibrant in墾丁night market. There are a lot of varieties, like selling, for example, drinks like papaya milk, and they also do sell, for example, fried chicken cutlet. They sell waffle meat, and even things like lard they also sell. Okay, I just bought the fried milk ball. So I bought 3 of this. So one stick like this is 20 Taiwanese dollars, and they sell 3 for 50 Taiwanese dollars. So let me do a taste test. Basically, it's fried in such a way that the exterior is crispy and the inside is full of sweetness come from milk. It's pretty nice. Let me try one more bite.
So cool, and she has a Hello Kitty or something.
Nice. the second item I ordered is actually the crepe. So if you look here, it's there's banana, there's also some chocolate chip. Would like to do a taste test. Done. Usually for those snacks that has a very good taste test, they combine the crispiness and the sweetness together very well. I try one more time. I just find that they are actually very creative in the way how they make a snack. Okay, so besides the snack items that I mentioned just now, they also do sell things like fried cuttlefish and those fruits coated with sugar. They also sell the Thai milk tea and also the fried egglets. And lastly, not to mention, that's what Taiwan is very famous of, fried chicken cutlet, which definitely is a must try. Okay, there's an item that I just purchased. It's none other than the fried chicken cutlet. Just that there is also some lemon inside chicken cutlet. So I'm gonna do a taste test for it. Well, it's pretty hot. Outside as usual crispy and inside is like juicy. The meat is also tender, and when they sell at a reasonable price of 80 Taiwanese dollars, which is actually in fact slightly less than 4 Singapore dollars for such a big piece of the chicken cutlet, and that is a very reasonable store, and it's highly recommended to try their chicken cutlet. Okay, if you look straight ahead so there are also game stores in the night market. So basically is you need to, let's say, purchase some tokens and then collect a certain number of points in exchange for some gift, which can be, for example, a toy, a plushie toy, can be a doll, can be a pillow, etc. So this is actually very similar to the night market in Singapore. Okay, so right now I'm doing the laundry. So in this hotel they allow you to do laundry. So right now I am washing my laundry and I have to insert 5 coins of $10 value. So total is $50. So it's estimated to take about 36 minutes before finishing washing, and I'm planning to dry these clothing afterwards. Okay, so I've just come back from the墾丁night market. So at first I thought that the road where the墾丁night market is will be closed, but apparently one lane in each direction is closed, so left only one lane in each direction for the vehicles to move. The place you got to be very careful with traffic. There's also a much wider variety of food and drinks as compared to the Singapore's night markets or pasar malam. So in other words, the Singapore's night market pasar malam is a subset of what we see in the墾丁night market. So there is even a stinky tofu store. Things like pig blood they also do sell. And of course those Taiwanese delicacies like chicken cutlet. There's also international cuisines, for example fish and chips they also have. And they also do sell milk tea. So there are all kinds of things that we see in the墾丁night market, and this is the grand finale for the墾丁trip.墾丁night market is the first night market that I've been for this trip to Taiwan. So there'll be many more night markets to come. So there was one night market which I want to see. Is a Siling night market, which I remember I've been there in November 2007. But I would like to take a look again to see how is it like. There are also other night markets, I think Kaohsiung, see whether I can bring you to not quite sure what's the night market, so I'll just go there and use Google Maps to find out. Okay, with that we have come to the end of this video. So if you like this video, do remember to like and subscribe my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.